little bit of room, breaks the tackle, and then is hard brought down at the 35-yard line. Good return, good start. Starting at the 35 for Mason Schobert. And this Thunderbird offense. And come out in a shotgun formation here. Well, hand it off. It's a run play, and it's got a first down and a little bit more. A 13-yard gain that time for the Thunderbirds. That was Franklin Eku on the carry. Schobert in the pistol this time. Another good gain by Eku. Up from the 49-yard line, past the 50. That time gained 6, so it'll make it 2nd and 4. Schobert again in the pistol. Eku behind him. T-Birds offense is moving here. Another handoff to Eku. He's got some space to the near side before he is spun down. Only a yard gain that time. And that will set up the first third down. 3rd and 3 coming up here. They need the Coffeyville 41-yard line for a first down. Schobert, the senior quarterback. And Coffeyville is going to jump off sides. That'll be a free 5 yards and a free first down. Discipline is going to be a big deal. A lot of guys that haven't played a lot of big moments. It's a first-time error for a Coffeyville team that shot themselves in the foot a lot last season. That'll put the ball up at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 at the Coffeyville 39 for the T-Birds, who are marching down the field 2 minutes into this one. Schobert going to hand it off again to Eku. Eku will move to the left, now bounces back to the right, stays on his feet, breaks the tackle, still pushing forward, and then we brought down at the 33-yard line. Give him another 6-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 4 with 9:45 left here in a 0-0 game. First drive of the game for either team as the T-Birds are marching. They got the ball in their own 35 and have got all this way down here. 27 yards of offense, all on the back of the running back. First pass is caught, bobbled, and then going down after a gain of 11 yards. That was Cosby on the catch. Rocky Cosby on the reception. 1st and 10 at the Eku on a little swing pass. With a lot of running for not a lot of yards. Only gain of 1 that time, and that'll make it 2nd and 9. Franklin Eku with his first reception. 2nd and 9 with 8:39 left here. Just outside the red zone at the 23-yard line. They're going to bring a receiver in motion. This time it'll be a handoff. Broken tackle, stiff arm, and then tripped up. Boy, that was a touchdown-saving shoestring tackle on the handoff to Jason Smith. That'll bring up 3rd down. That was a 8-yard run by Smith. Now they'll power their way forward again with Smith. Inside the 5-yard line. Up from the 14 to the 10. A 10-yard gain that time for Smith. This is a methodical offensive drive for the Thunderbirds. And it has been mostly on the ground. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Schobert and Smith in the backfield. It's going to be a little pitch to Smith. Smith stutters and then dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. And just like that, the Thunderbirds are on the board first. And they did it fairly easily. 7 carries, 49 yards, 2 catches, 12 yards, and a touchdown for Jason Smith. Smith, 3 carries, 22 yards. EQ, 4 carries for 27 yards. And then Cosby had 1 catch for 11. EQ had 1 catch for 1. And that is a touchdown and a 6-point lead with about 5.5 minutes into this one. Extra point coming up here for Circle to extend the lead to 7. It is Jackson Strecker. Strecker misses the extra point. We'll keep it at 6-0. 7:38 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with Coffeyville's first offensive possession here on Sunshine 98.9.
Our local teams are hitting the field. Solutions North Bank is proud to sponsor Coffeyville's home teams. Community involvement has always been an important tradition for Solutions North Bank. You'll always find us rooting for the home team. Solutions North Bank, a proud member of our community. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
If you see the number, yeah. Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. 6-0 lead as kicking off will be Circle. Kicking off for Circle is Franklin EQ. So running back now will kick things off, and it is a high one that will be caught at about the no bobble, but picked up at the 25-yard line, and no further will that return go. That time on the return by Angelo Fulcher. And that will set up first and 10 at the 22-yard line. First and 10 at the 22 for Coffeyville. So KK, they're going to move him forward. First and 10 at the 25 for Coffeyville. And that'll bring out KK Austin and this NATO offense for their first drive of the game. They've got to answer what they just watched. What they just watched the Thunderbirds do, and it will be Fulcher next to Austin in the backfield. KK wearing untraditional quarterback number, rocking number 20. Austin gonna fake the handoff, will throw. That pass is too high and incomplete, trying to get it to Kobe Kirk. I like that though, coming out passing for a very run-first offensive mind in Coach Wade.
Yeah, I think KK's just going to have to be a little bit more patient there, get that ball to Kobe, get the ball down the field.
That pass also incomplete, intended for Kirk, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10, a quick 3rd and 10. Coffeyville opts to go to the air on their first 2 plays, 2 incomplete passes by KK, and that will set up a long 3rd and 10. And right after Circle just marched down the field with ease to make it 6-0, Coffeyville's in danger of going 3 and out on offense. It's an unseasonably cold September night, but there is no wind. It is very just kind of overcast and with more rain in the forecast. Austin, now this time they're going to hand it off. Fulcher's got some room as he pushes his way forward. He's only going to get about 6 yards, and he'll make it 4th and 4, and that will bring out the punt team. So Coffeyville does go 3 and out after a 6-yard gain. They're going to give him 5. Interesting play call to go with the run on
third down
after 2 straight passes. Now, this is one of my favorite things about high school football. KK is the punter. And anytime your punter is your quarterback, it makes for some trickeration easier to happen. That's a great punt by Austin. That will float down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. KK showing off the move. And pins them inside the 30. So 1st and 10 coming up for Schobert and this T-Birds offense. They did it primarily on the ground on their first drive. It was Franklin Acue and Jason Smith combining for 7 carries and 49 yards, 7 yards a carry. 6.5 to play. Coffeyville just controls the ball for a minute before they punt it back to Circle. They're going to go to the pistol formation. Schobert, the quarterback, now a handoff.
Offsides.
Got another penalty here. Going to be a false start on the Thunderbirds. So both teams now with 5-yard penalties.
False start. Going to be 1st and out of 15.
So 1st and 15, that'll back them up to the 24-yard line. Acue back in as the running back. 3 receivers set, bunched up with Schobert in the shotgun. Schobert going to look to throw. Going to take a shot over the middle of the field. He's got a receiver open. And a nice little 7 or 8 yard gain.
Nice tackle by Carson Voss there.
It's Dominic Sawyer with the reception there.
80-yarder, 7. We second down 8.
Give him a 7-yard gain and make it 2nd and 8. Back to the pistol. This time it'll be a handoff. Acue stop just shy. It's like a 7-yard gain, and it will be 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for Stobert. 5.5 to play. And another offsides penalty, a free first down. That's twice they've got them into 3rd and short, and that's twice that they've given them the free first down. 2 penalties on Coffeyville, both offsides penalties.
Now a 3rd down and 10 at the 43 timeout.
And we'll get a timeout here. We'll take it too. Back in a minute on Sunshine 88.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's public schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351 or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
1st and 10 from their own 43. Stobert's going to take a shot down the field. He's got a receiver open. And Jason Smith, with his best C.D. Lamb in the 4th quarter impersonation, dropped that pass. And that was a great ball by Stobert. And Smith just couldn't hang on. Bounced right off his hands. And incomplete, the first incomplete pass for Stobert here 9. Stobert now going to look to throw again. This one is caught. This is Cosby. Cosby will just set right down after a gain of about 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. Another third down opportunity for the NATO defense. Cosby with his second catch.
They've kind of changed their offense completely around here. They were all running the first possession, and now they've went to the throwing game here.
Trying to keep the defense on their toes. Under 5 to play here. And see what they opt to do here. I'd look again for Cosby. And looks like false start. That's big for Coffeyville. That's a 5-yard penalty against. That'll make it 3rd and 11. Makes it a lot harder for an offense to pick up. Lets the defense kind of know, all right, probably going to pass this one here. 3rd and 11. Cosby checking into the game here. Along with Bertie Jansen, split out wide, so it'll be Cosby and Jansen. And then Bonowitz, near side, with Eckway in the backfield with Stobert. 3rd and 11. They're going to bring receiver in motion, going to look down the field, another open receiver. This time, no! That's tough. Pass interference. I thought that was uncatchable.
Not catchable at all.
And it was late. It was after the ball was already past his hands that the contact happened, unless something happened farther down the field. And again, on 3rd down, the offense is bailed out by the NATO penalties. This one's a big one, 15 yards pass interference. That's tough. You can hear Coach Wade down there saying the ball was over his head, not catchable. That'll put the Thunderbirds into NATO territory at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 at the NATO 43. Another drive kept alive by penalties. Stobert and Eckway in the backfield. Stobert, a high snap, ball loose, still loose. Coffeyville, who's got it? Fumbled snap. It was a bad snap, or it was either meant to be a direct snap, and I think it is recovered by Circle.
Second down and 14.
So that'll be a loss of 4 and makes it 2nd and 14. Loss will go 4-yard loss to Eckway. Hand it off. Eckway's trying to find some room. He bounces the outside. Eckway all the way. One man to beat, and he will be pushed out of bounds. A huge gain up from the 47-yard line all the way down. There is a flag on the field all the way down to the 9. Huge gain of 38 yards. What's the penalty, though? It is going to be against Coffeyville.
1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal from the 9. Hand off again, Eckway. Eckway going to push his way forward. Another penalty comes out as he goes nowhere. Let's see what this penalty is.
Holding against the offense.
So that's going to be a 10-yard holding penalty. That'll back them up. Make it 2nd and goal from the 19. 3:45 left here in the first, and Circle's knocking on the door again. So that holding call actually happened 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so that will make it 1st and goal from the 21 with 3:41 left here. Stovert will look to the sideline, get the play call from his head coach. Ekway will be to his right. Two receivers split out to the right as well, one to the left. And it'll be a handoff to Ekway up the middle. Ekway bouncing inside, and Ekway with the touchdown. 21-yard gain on first and goal from the 21. And this running attack of Circle is carving up the Coffeyville defense. As Ekway now closes in on 100 yards rushing in just the first quarter. 8 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown for Franklin Ekway. 3:16 left here. Coffeyville trails by 12 now, 12-0. They're going to go for 2. And now we're going to get a timeout. We brought in Cole Wilbur, the backup quarterback, as we'll take another timeout here. Back in 60 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Going for 2 here. Wilbur in at the quarterback spot. He will hand it off. They were in a wishbone formation, and Ekway will get it for the 2-point conversion. That will make it 14-0. 3:16 left here in the first. We'll be back here in 1 minute for kickoff. Coffeyville's got some ground to make up on Sunshine 98.9.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Chiefs trail 7-0 in that game against the Chargers in Brazil. This is a little pooch kick that'll be fair caught at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 32 for Coffeyville. We'll bring out the second offensive drive for the NATO here tonight. Just a little bit of injury news. Xavier Worthy is questionable to return with an injury. The Chiefs now down 2 wide receivers. She Rice also suspended for 6 games. So we saw Tyler. We saw on that first drive 2 passes incomplete and then a 6-yard run or 5-yard run. You think they try to maybe go to the ground early in the drive this time?
Yeah, that 3rd down play looked good. Maybe we should have called that on the 2nd down. I trust what they're doing down there. It's very untraditional to see Coach Wade call passing plays. So, I hope they continue to throw the ball, just changed up a little bit.
Well, they will throw, and that is intercepted, picked off as falling down is Sawyer, and that Austin's pass sailed over the hands of his intended wide receiver and right into the arms of Dominic Sawyer.
KK's gonna have to settle in here. He's pretty nervous in the pocket so far.
That's why I kind of thought maybe we start with the run to get the offense going and let KK settle in a little bit. But Austin now 0 for 3 on his 3 attempts, and now the interception. And now with a 14-point lead and 3:10 left here, they're gonna let Stobert go to the air. Stobert's got a wide open wide receiver, and that time it's caught, and that is a one-play, 42-yard Thunderbird touchdown that is coming back.
Stobart can throw the ball. He's got a pretty throw.
Yes, he can. And Coffeyville catches a break with a holding call that'll bring it back. So that'll make it 1st and 10 on the Thunderbird 48. All of these corners are cheating up, or if they're just getting burned.
Yeah, it's got to be something. We're playing pretty close, but we're going to have to make an adjustment. We're going to have to scoot back a couple yards so we can get them guarded downfield.
Because the wide receivers for the Thunderbirds have consistently got behind this defense. 3:03 left in the first, 14-point lead. As Smith will get the handoff here. He's got a big hole up the middle. He's going to pick up few and keep going. Now he's going to pick up a few more. Had about an 8-yard gain, turned it into an 11-yard gain, and that'll be 2nd and 9. So he gets the penalty yards back and more. Stobert again going to take the snap, hand it off. Smith now will bounce it outside. Now back inside. Smith has a lane to the end zone, and Jason Smith will score, and this time no penalty flags. The 3rd rushing touchdown of the night as Smith takes it 41 yards for his 2nd touchdown. And that is 13 carries for 163 yards in the first quarter for this Circle offense, and they're up 20-0 with 2:32 left here, and they're going to try the extra point again. Extra point is up. The extra point is good. So that'll make it 21-0, 2:32 left here. And Coffeyville trying to stop the bleeding when we come back here. Sunshine 98.9.
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Circle in the first quarter with 2:32 left have 188 total yards of offense to Coffeyville's 5. Ekway will kick off here. This will be another pooch kick that will be caught at the 25-yard line, returnable now. Trying to make something happen is Fulcher, and he will lose yards. Caught it at the 25, tackled at the 21, 1st and 10 at the 21 for the NATO. And this game is in danger of really getting away from Coffeyville if they can't figure out something offensively. They have run 4 offensive plays, a 3-and-out and 5 offensive plays, a 3-and-out and a pick 6. 2:26 left here in the first quarter. Fulcher and Austin in the backfield, joined by and off Fulcher, and this time he will lose a yard. They're going to say he loses 2 yards. Back to 20. That will make it 2nd and 12.
Second down and 12 for 2 teams.
2nd and 12 coming up here for the NATO. Austin now will be alone in the backfield. They're going to spread it out. 4 receivers and a tight end. 2nd and 12. Going to bring a guy in motion. And now a timeout. We'll take it 2. Back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
It was a quarterback design keeper by Austin. They spread it out, went empty backfield, and Austin just kept it himself up to the 28-yard line, an 8-yard gain for Austin.
That's the Austin we need to see throughout this drive here. He looked confident in that play. We've got to see him there.
That's the athleticism that they're going to have to rely on this season. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. With a minute left here in the first quarter. They're going to do it again, spread it out. 4 receivers and a tight end. Austin alone in the backfield. KK again going to keep it himself. Gets away from 1 tackle, tries to get away from the second, and then is just swallowed up for a 2-yard loss. Another 3-and-out for Coffeyville. That'll bring up 4th and 6 with 35 seconds left here. And if the NATO want, they can let the quarter run out.
KK's going to have some protection to make those plays. I mean, he can't do it himself here. He's going to have the guys in front of him blocking for him.
KK will punt here on 4th and 6. And I think they're either going to punt at the last second or they're going to let it wind out. It does appear they're just going to let it wind. We'll swap sides of the field and head into the second quarter with Coffeyville trailing 21-0 here on Sunshine 98.9.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit snbks.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. We'll start the second quarter. Tyler, what's some things you saw that you need to see more or better of from Coffeyville in the second quarter?
Like I said earlier, they're just going to have to get protection up front. I think if they get that protection, we've seen a couple plays that they can make happen, but I think they're going to have to keep the ball on the ground. I think they're going to have to step away from the throwing part of the game here for a little bit. We're just not comfortable there yet, so we're going to have to get comfortable. We're going to have to put some blocks in. We're going to have to call plays that we're comfortable. I think they're just going to have to go back to what do we do well, what have we done well in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and just stay true to it.
All right, KK will punt here, and what are we going to get? There was some little confusion coming out. Austin took a while to come out and get a 5-yard penalty. Looks like a false start. That's another 5 yards for Coffeyville.
I see my mom too.
So KK will punt on 4th and 11 now. Austin's punt, another good one. Takes a good bounce, but will be returnable, and making some room is Ekway. Ekway trying to fight. He's got a good return. Ekway to the 30, to the 20, cuts back inside, one man to beat, and Ekway takes it all the way for a 60-yard touchdown. 58-yard touchdown on the punt return for Circle. And just like that, 16 seconds into the second quarter, and it's 27-0. And the extra point is good. That makes it 28-0. This game has gotten ugly. 28-0. 11:44 left in the first half. We'll be back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. 28-0, 11:44 left here. Chiefs still trail 7-0, and they're about to have to punt. After a big shot down the field that was incomplete. Ekway will kick it away. This time he will kick it into the end zone. And that will come out to the 20, first and 10 at the 20 for Coffeyville. And they just need something to go their way offensively.
Looks like Ekway can do a little bit of everything here.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. 2 touchdowns already. 1 on the ground, 1 through punt return. Showed off the boot on the kickoff. First time he's shown off the boot. Everything else has been kind of pooch kicks. 11:44 left here in the first half. It's 28-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Austin and Fulcher in the backfield. Standing on the 15, Austin will hand it off to Fulcher. Fulcher picks up a block, trying to find some room.
Look like he's going to get some good blocks to get down the field there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to pick up a nice pull block, and then Thunderbirds just kind of ate it up.
Yeah, they suffocated it for sure.
Second and 10 now. Austin with a back on either side in the shotgun. This time going to hand it off. Oh, that'll lose a yard. That is Kobe Kirk.
Third down and long for
Kobe Kirk loses a yard, and that will make it 3rd and 11, 10:30 left here. Coffeyville is yet to pick up a first down. Austin going to look to throw under some pressure and gets away from one, gets away from two, and then just runs out of bounds. He'll lose 5 yards.
Fourth down for
Let's go!
That 5-yard loss by Austin puts Coffeyville in a really bad statistical place. And that's that Circle has more touchdowns, 4, than the NATO have yards, 3. KK's punt. He's going to kick it nowhere near the returner. Takes a good bounce and will just be brought down at the 44-yard line of Circle. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Thunderbirds. Up by 4 touchdowns, 28-0, 9:57 left here in this first half. We got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Coffeyville, so that's going to give Circle 15 free yards, and we'll move them up into Coffeyville territory. I think that might be a frustration penalty from the NATO, which you just cannot have.
There's a situation you got to stand up and play ball.
That'll put it at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 40. Justin Herbert is 6 of 8 for 101 yards and a touchdown. And he's going to let one rip, caught out of bounds. Tyler Conklin calling both games. 1st and 10, and we'll get whistles here. Schobert was about to let one rip down the field. Offsides, a little free 5 yards for Circle. That's Coffeyville's 6th penalty. Stobert, 1st and 5 at the Coffeyville 35. He's going to look to throw. He's got a receiver open in the middle of the field, and that is incomplete. KK Austin in the coverage at that time. Stobert had a big touchdown taken away from him by a penalty, and then also had a big touchdown dropped by his wide receiver. 2nd and 5 with 9:49 left here at the 35. This will be a handoff. Room to run, bouncing off tackles. This is a bruising back, still bouncing off tackles. Pushing his way forward up from the 35 all the way inside the 25. Gain of 13. 13 yards up to the, or 12 yards up to the 23-yard line. That was
Oliver.
Eamon Oliver on the carry that time. $13-yard gain. Now up the middle again. This one stops after a gain of about 4 or 5 on the run by Ekway. They're going to mark him at the 19, give him a gain of 5. Ekway now just 6 yards away from passing the 100-yard mark. Under 9 to play, 28-0 with Circle knocking on the door once again inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5 at the 9. Handoff to Ekway, who will push his way forward for a gain of 5. That'll make it 3rd and 1. 10 carries, 98 yards for Franklin Ekway. And a rushing touchdown and a punt return touchdown. He's sitting at about 166 yards all-purpose in this one. 8:15 left here. 28-0 with a chance to make it 35. Stobert in the pistol. Gonna hand it off. They'll fake the handoff and roll. Gonna look to throw. Will throw. Wide open. And touchdown.
Flags all over the field here.
There are flags. Let's see who caught that. Looks like
number 5.
That would be
Jay Bonowitz.
Let's see what the ruling is. So it is a touchdown to Circle.
You just can't leave that guy that open. He was on an island by himself there.
14-yard reception by Bonowitz for the touchdown. Stobert, 5 of 7 for 39 yards and a touchdown. 34-0 now. Extra point up, and the extra point is good. 35-0 now. 8:03 left here. We'll take a break. We will be back here in 1 minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Coffeyville trails 35-0 with 8:03 left here in this one. Now we got a penalty coming out, maybe a delay game for Circle, which would just change where they kick it off from. 35-0 as the officials talk the penalty over. Circle was just standing on the sideline, and they threw the flag, and now the white hat is going to go talk to the Circle head coach. I don't know what this is about. Was something said? Did somebody spit at somebody? That's a reference to last night's football game, for those of you who didn't tune in to Cowboys-Eagles. I love that at some point hashtag Dak spit first started trending, which is fantastic. But he didn't spit on the player.
It was a sunflower seed, wasn't it? That's what it looked like in the video I saw.
It looked like, Still talking to the coach here for Circle.
It's might be a little more than a delay game here.
I thought maybe because Circle just hadn't run out, but the flag was thrown. Like the coach wasn't, or the official wasn't standing anywhere near any NATO players, so I didn't think now the White Hat's going to have to run all the way over and talk to Coach Wade. It's maybe 15-yard penalty. It is a 15-yard penalty against Circle.
Personal foul then, huh?
I'm not sure what it is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what happened.
Somebody probably had to have said something.
I guess, but Circle was all the way on the other side of the field. So, kind of crazy. So, Coffeyville should get good starting field position. See if they can do something with it. The Circle will kick off from the 25. Ekway, a pooch kick that will be out and be picked up at the 35 and then laid out at about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Coffeyville. First and 10 at their own 39. Their best starting field position of the evening. Under 8 to play, down by 35. 35-0 here in the second quarter. Hand off, fake to Fulcher. Austin going to keep it himself. And KK will push forward to the 38-yard line. That'll give him 3 yards. So the quarterback keep it. Now with 4 carries for 4 yards.
Pretty call a play like that for Austin to the strong side of the field.
I'm hoping at some point we do get to see KK get into the open field, because he's going to be hard to bring down if he does. 7:53 left here, 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Austin will take the snap, going to fake the handoff. He will keep it himself. It's a pull. Going to now cut it back up the field. Austin trying to make something happen. He's still on his feet. Breaks away from another tackle and then will be brought down after a gain of about 4 yards. And will make it 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4 with 7.5 to play. KK did a lot of running for about a 4-yard gain. But he did pick up some yardage to make their best 3rd down opportunity. 3rd and 4 is the best they've had all evening. 7:10 left here in this first half. Down by 35. KK will throw. That pass is incomplete. Intended for Karsten Voss. That'll bring up 4th down. Another 3 and out. NATO's still looking for their first down. Do you go for this here? Are you at that point in this game where you consider going for it? The game's probably gotten away from you, down 35, but crazier things have happened. And it does look like they're either going to go with a pooch kick, because Austin is also the punter, or they're going to go for this. KK will take the snap in the shotgun empty backfield. KK going to keep it himself. KK's got a 1st down and more. KK will push forward to the 50, and the first down of the night comes on a 7-yard run by Austin.
I think it's a great call by Coach Wade there to get some morale for his team. It's the first down of the night, but let's see that resonate into some more offense here.
6:40 left here, down by 35 here in the first half. And now we're going to get a timeout by Circle. We'll take it to back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Our local teams are hitting the field. Solutions North Bank is proud to sponsor Coffeyville's home teams. Community involvement has always been an important tradition for Solutions North Bank. You'll always find us rooting for the home team. Solutions North Bank, a proud member of our community. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Austin will take the snap, gonna hand it off. Fulcher. Fulcher's got some room. He'll push his way forward. And we're gonna say he just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Chiefs down now 10-0. Patrick Mahomes is 2 of 7 throwing the football. The worst first quarter completion percentage by him in his career. First start to a game, I think, is what I saw. But I just saw another drop pass. I'm barely watching this Chiefs game, and I've seen 4 drop passes. Under 6 to play here, halfway through the second quarter.
Drop passes seem to be the trend in the NFL right now.
I know. They're going to hand it off this time. New face at running back. That is Brennan Westerville. That will be no gain on the play. So 3rd and 10 coming up at the 49. In circle territory for the first time tonight. After picking up their first down on 4th and 4. 5:10 left here in this first half. Austin will be alone in the backfield. They've done quarterback keepers the last several times. He's been alone. Now he's going to throw. Now it's a delayed quarterback draw. KK still alive, and he'll lose some yards. That's something you're going to have to work on with Austin. Is he knows he's athletic, but sometimes you just got to take the yards you've been given. And he turned about a 6-yard gain into a 4-yard gain after trying to pick up some extra yards by going backwards. So 4th and 6, and I got to think they probably go for it again here. 4:34 left in this first half. Ross split way out to the far side. Austin alone again in the backfield. Austin going to look to throw under immediate pressure. Gets away from it. KK got some room, and he throws. Incomplete. Had he just taken off, I think he'd have had the first down. There is a flag on the play. It hopefully is pass interference.
KK's got to have that field vision there. He has the first down if he holds the ball and just keeps running.
That position of the flag tells me it's not. It might be offsides, though. Let's see what the call is here by the officials. The flag is on the NATO sideline. And it's going to be against Coffeyville. Maybe not. Are they picking up the flag now? So it looks like it is turnover on downs. So.
Personal foul against the opponent.
Is that a personal foul against Coffeyville? Another 15-yard penalty. Coffeyville now 7 penalties for 60 yards. So it'll be a declined. That's at least good for Coffeyville. Doesn't give him a free 15 yards. So turnover on downs. 1st and 10 at the 45 for Circle. Already up 35-0 here with 4:06 left here. They're going to try to add to it. Stobert going to look to throw. Will throw. That pass is caught with a lot of room to run. Breaks away from one tackle and will push his way forward for a gain of 19. Stobert's pass that time caught by Brody Jansen. That's Jansen's first catch. Three and a half to play here in this first half. Coffeyville down by 35. Handoff, Ekwe. Ekwe has got a lot of room to run. He'll bounce it down the sideline, picks up a good block, and fumbles it out of bounds. But they're going to say he stepped out first. And he'll pick that one up from the 36-yard line all the way up to the 34, so a 32-yard gain for Franklin Ekwe. And that pushes him over 100 yards. 11 carries, 130 yards, and a rushing touchdown and a punt return touchdown. First and 10 at the first and goal at the 4. Kansas City has it 4th and 1, trailing 10-0 with 8:45 left in the second quarter. Handoff, Ekwe bouncing it outside and into the end zone touchdown. 4-yard touchdown run for Franklin Ekwe, his second of the game, the 4th rushing touchdown of the night for the offense. And it is now 41-0 with 3:12 left here. An official's timeout. I don't know what happened on the extra point.
I think it's Karsten Voss down.
Oh, Voss. No, it looks like, I think it might be Westerville. Looks like, I can't tell if it's 7 or 1.
Is that 1 or 7? I can't tell.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout for the injury. Back here in 30 seconds. Sunshine 98.9.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Back here, Sunshine 98.9, KQQF. (41-0), 3:12 left here in the first half. You're listening to NATO Sports on KQQF Coffeyville. Extra point coming up here. And it is no good. Keep it at 41-0. We'll take a break. Back here in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's public schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351 or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Big return for the NATO up to the 38-yard line.
At the 39.
Broken tackle away from turning that into something real big. Sets Coffeyville up, trying to get on the board with 2:50 left in the first half. The Chiefs knocking on the door here, first and goal. Mahomes will throw. That pass is incomplete. Way out in front of the intended receiver, Hollywood Brown. First and 10 at the 39. Their own 39. Austin here with Fulcher by his side. Handoff, Fulcher up the middle. He's got some room to work as he pushes his way forward, almost a first down.
His best run of the night there.
Yep, gain of 8. Gain of 9. On the run by Angelo Fulcher. So second and 1. Chiefs have it third and goal now. 6 minutes left in the first half there. 2:15 left here. They're going to go Fulcher again. Fulcher's got the first down. And he fumbled. Who recovered? It's Coffeyville ball. So Fulcher picks up 2 into 3. Let's see, given the 50. So picks up 2. Makes it first down. First and 10 at the 50 for Coffeyville. Mahomes running, scrambling, and sacked back. That'll make it fourth down. That'll bring up Harrison Butker for the field goal. 41-0, 138 left in this first half. KK Austin take the snap, look to throw. Austin under some pressure, makes the guy miss. Austin still looking down the field, will let one go, and that is incomplete.
Pass really kicked off. Ball with the heel, he set it down.
KK 0 for 6 on pass attempts. 1:23 left here in this first half. Coffeyville just trying to pick up some momentum. Would love to get in the end zone before the break. Make themselves feel a little bit better about this deficit. Austin will stand on his own 45. Fulcher beside him to his left. They will give to Fulcher up the middle. Some room to run. He spins out of one tackle and will push his way forward for a gain of 4 on the run by Fulcher. 7 carries, 18 yards for Angelo Fulcher. 3rd and 6 in 4-down territory with a minute left here in the first half. Under a minute now. Austin, 15 seconds left on the play clock, 45 on the game. Going to give it Fulcher. Fulcher trying to get to the outside, and Angelo will push his way forward close to first down. Takes up 5 and will make it 4th and 1. Under 30 to play. You're going to think another go-for-it opportunity here. If they want to run a play, they don't have to. They don't have to run a play if they don't want to. 15 seconds left here. Are they going to just take a shot to the end zone, let it go, and let KK use that cannon of an arm to see if he can make something magical happen right before the end of the half? And now we'll get a timeout. Coach Wade wants to talk it over. That's what I'd do. Why not? Why not? Nothing to lose.
Take a shot at the end zone. Don't give them a chance.
We'll keep it here. We won't take a break just in case this timeout goes shorter. I want to be here for the final play. 3.6 seconds left. Coffeyville trails 41-0. And it has not been an ideal start to the season for the NATO. A lot of question marks coming into this game, and I think even more coming into the half of this game with how this first half is played out. So 4th and 1 at the 41. They need 41 for the touchdown, and they've got one play to do it. KK has a big arm on him.
4th and 1.
He can absolutely get this ball, even if he's back at the 50, into the end zone. They'll put Kobe Kirk in the backfield with him and spread 4 receivers out. KK going to look to throw. Under some pressure, will roll to his right, and now just step up, let one go, and that is incomplete. And that will do it for the first half here. Coffeyville trails by 41. 41-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk about the first half here on Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Back here, Sunshine on the 8.9 KQ coming up with the Golden Gale dance team performance in the background. As we take a look, first half stats, Circle ran 26 plays for 279 yards, 58 passing, 221 rushing. Mason Stobert, 6 of 8, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Dominique Sawyer 1 catch for 7 yards. Rocky Cosby, 2 for 17. Brody Jansen, 1 for 19. Franklin Ekway, 1 for 1. Jay Bonowitz, 1 for 14. He's got the touchdown. And then for the running backs, Franklin Ekway took 12 carries, 134 yards. And 12 carries for 134 yards, 11.2 yards a carry. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. He also has a 58-yard punt return for a touchdown. Jason Smith has 5 carries for 74 yards. He also has 2 touchdowns. And then Amon Oliver, 1 carry for 13 yards. 18 rushes for 221 yards, 12.3 a carry for this Circle team with 4 rushing touchdowns. So 4 on the ground, 1 in the air, and 1 through a punt return. For Coffeyville, they ran 25 total plays. That's 1 less than Circle. They only have 40 yards, all on the ground, none in the air. Coffeyville has an interception. They have 6 penalties for 45 yards. Circle has 5 penalties for 50 yards. KK is 0 for 7 throwing the football. Angelo Fulger, 8 carries for 23 yards. KK, 7 for 18. Kobe Kirk, 1 for -1. And Brendan Westervelt, 1 for 0. So they trail 41-0. 10:30 left here in the half before we get to the second half after the dance team just performed. The band now will perform. And as the band performs, Tyler, what's some things statistically that stuck out to you about either team in that first half?
To start with Circle, I just think that they came into this game prepared. They knew their game. They knew what they were going to come and do. They were just very prepared. But what I do see when you look at the roster, they are very senior heavy. They're experienced, and that shows in their style of play and how they're dominating the game, really. As far as Coffeyville, we're seeing some stuff we want to see. It's just I don't think we're getting blocks up front on offense. I don't think we're not helping each other out. I hope that's what they're talking about in the locker room. Is we got to go out and be 11 guys on the field, and we got to have a goal in the end. As far as defense, I feel like we're standing a lot. I feel like when the ball snaps, I feel like we're just standing straight up, and they're just kind of running right through us. The way they're running the ball, we're just not doing our jobs. But I got full confidence in that coaching staff that they're going to get things under wrap and hopefully get some things changed going into the second half.
Yeah, Circle pretty much did whatever they wanted. I don't think they've had a possession where they haven't scored yet. I think they've scored in every possession. Every time they've touched the football, they've scored a touchdown some way or another. One through the air, 4 on the ground, and then the punt return for a touchdown. And they pretty much did whatever they wanted to this whole game against Coffeyville, this whole first half. So defensively, you got to figure out how to make a stop, and whether that's loading the box or whatever. But if you load the box, then Mason Stober's going to take one right off the top of you. I'm very impressed with the Circle team. They looked okay last year, and they have made tremendous improvements this year. They look very, very good from what I'm seeing here tonight. At least I hope that's the case. I hope that Circle is really, really good, and this was a really, really tough first matchup, and not that just we're going to look really fat-footed this season.
Yeah, I hope this is the best quarterback running back combo we see all season, because they are spectacular football players, and they know each other's game. They trust each other, and they're getting the job done. But like I said, it's all about preparedness and going into next week, whatever the outcome of this game is. Just looking at the next opponent and making sure that you're studying their film and knowing their strengths and weaknesses.
All right, well, we're going to take another break here, and we'll come back and talk a little bit about the second half, what we like to see, and I'll update you on the Chiefs game as well here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit snbks.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Matt Jordan alongside Tyler Coots. Here as we continue to move through halftime. Chiefs trail 10-3, and the Chargers are knocking on the door. Looking at the stats of that game, Patrick Mahomes just 10-17 for 57 yards. Isaiah Pacheco, 4 carries for 21 yards. Mahomes has 2 carries for 15 yards. Xavier Worthy got hurt. He has not done nothing in this game. 1 carry for 0 yards. No receptions. Juju Smith-Schuster 2 for 22. Hollywood 5 for 16. Kelsey 1 for 10. Hunt 1 for 6. And Tyquan Thornton 1 for 3. The Chargers, on the other hand, Herbert is 11 for 15 for 164 yards and a touchdown. Amarian Hampton 6 for 24. Herbert has 1 carry for 6 yards. Conklin 2 for 50. McConkey 4 for 49. Quinn Johnson 2 for 38 and a touchdown, and then Keenan Allen 2 for 22. And the Chargers have it here with 59 seconds left in this first half. Herbert under some pressure, little pitch that is incomplete, and that was the second 11. We'll bring up third and 11. I'd like to see some more design run in the second half from KK Austin, and switching gears back to talk about the NATO second half against Circle. I just think you got to continue to let him make plays with his feet. Maybe even like some speed option or something to get him and Fulcher more into the open field, get them space instead of trying to go up the middle where the linebackers are ready for it now that they see that, KK's 0 for 7 passing. They're not scared of the passing attack.
I feel like Circle's always got a guy, a designated rusher on KK, just to try to disrupt all that. So I really think if they get Fulcher spread out in the offense away from KK, like you said, put him in motion or just kind of space out the backfield a little bit. I liked when they went into the gun and only had KK in the backfield. I feel like we got some stuff done. But I like your idea, Matt. I mean, we just have to get KK more touches and get him confident getting the ball up the field.
My hope is that they're going to continue to use that, maybe even as the year goes on, maybe not here in this game specifically, but maybe as the year goes on in lulling a defense to sleep with KK runs out of this, and the next thing you know, it's a fake KK run, and then he rips one over the middle to a wide-open wide receiver. But, we may not see that. At this point in the second half, you're down 41-0.
You got to start trying stuff.
This game, well, what I was going to say is you don't want to give away too much.
No.
Because there's no point. I think this game is a lost cause, unfortunately. Now you just want to build for the next game and build for the rest of the season. Let this be a learning step. Forget about it and move on and get ready for Chanute next week.
Yeah, something that's big I see in our offense when KK is throwing the ball. He is being rushed pretty much 100% of the time, but I don't think our receivers are ready for a ball either. We were down here at a second and so many, and we went to the outside of the field, and the receiver just wasn't open. I don't know if he didn't run a deep enough route and come back like he was supposed to, but it was almost like he didn't even know the ball was coming at him, and we know the ball was coming at because it was a design play.
Yeah.
So when we're in those design plays, we got to do our job.
Now, one thing when Coach Wade would join me last year on the broadcast for games, I always liked asking him, as a coach, how would he feel in this instance? As a coach, you've been on, the side of getting blown out. What do you do heading into a halftime to just say, because morale's terrible. What do you do to pick up morale as a coach?
Man, you just got to get. I mean, it's a locker room thing. It's a culture thing. Get out on the field. I keep saying floor. Get out on the field and put your team in a position to be successful. Stuff that that they can go out and be successful in. And they're probably not going to score 41 points in the second half. But get your team practicing on stuff they know well, and going into a week where we have a winnable game next week, and you just have to really keep your kids' morale up. I mean, you got to be excited on the sideline. Don't be yelling at them too much. I mean, it's hard being down, but you just gotta keep your players in the game. I don't know what's going through KK's head right now, but he's probably like, what am I doing right? But he's doing a lot right. It's just you got to get all 11 guys on the same cylinder, and I don't think we've seen that tonight.
Reset in the second half, I think. Forget that it's 41-0. Reset and start over in your head and try to build something for the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
I think is a big thing. So we'll take another break as we get set for second half here on Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Our local teams are hitting the field. Solutions North Bank is proud to sponsor Coffeyville's home teams. Community involvement has always been an important tradition for Solutions North Bank. You'll always find us rooting for the home team. Solutions North Bank, a proud member of our community. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Circle's kicking off. Coffeyville will start with it. Down 41-0. The Chiefs have it 3rd and 21, 17 seconds left, right before halftime, down 13-3. Not great first halves if you're a Chief NATO fan. That pass is caught, and they're going to keep the clock running. It's 4th down. And the Chiefs going to go for a big play here. No timeouts, 7 seconds left.
It's set.
They send Butker out for the field goal to cut it to 7, and Butker nails it. What a set of plays by the Chiefs as that kickoff is picked up by Coffeyville. Returnable, but then the ball is out, and Coffeyville picks it right up and will make it almost to the 50. So, a fortunate bounce for the NATO.
I think that was Jacory Reddens picked the ball at the fumble up.
So I think it was Westervelt that dropped it, and then Reddens picked it up. A little excitement to start the second half, and now Coffeyville will be set up with their best field position of the game. That was something to see.
It's like a Happy Gilmore PK.
The Chiefs caught that ball, did not get out of bounds with 8 seconds left. Got Harrison Butker out there to kick the field goal. Butker makes it, cuts the lead to 7. Pretty impressive moment there for Harrison Butker. So that game's at half.
How long was the kick?
Had to have been like 50-something yards. And they'll get the NATO will get circled to jump off sides.
It's a good start for the NATO.
They'll be into circle territory. They got that ball up to the 50, and now they'll be at the 45. Ideal start. It's a 59-yard field goal. They had 8 seconds with a running clock. Pretty impressive set of plays to end the half. So 1st and 5 at the 45 in circle territory. Austin will look to the sideline. 4 seconds left on the play clock. 2, 1, and they do get it off. Fake the handoff, and they're going to lose. Austin will lose that 5 and some. 10-yard loss back to the 45-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 15. KK, sometimes you just got to let it go. So 10-yard loss that time. Drops Coffeyville down to just 30 yards of offense. 2nd and 15 now after the 5-yard penalty. Made it 1st and 5, and now the 10-yard loss makes it 2nd and 15 back to the 45. Austin will take the snap, hand off Fulcher. Fulcher's got some room as he pushes this forward back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 coming off after the 5-yard run by Angelo Fulcher. 3rd and 10 at the 50. First drive of the second half. Just trying to make something happen. Under 11 to play here. Down by 41. Handoff again, Fulcher. Fulcher trying to bounce to the outside, gets around to tackle. Fulcher has got some room. He's got a first down and more as he pushes his way forward from the 50 all the way up to the 25-yard line. A 25-yard run by Angelo Fulcher, the biggest play of the game for Coffeyville, and that will be 1st and 10 for the NATO, knocking on the door of the red zone. NATO looking for their first touchdown of the night. 41-0, 10-12 left here. Austin give to Fulcher, trying again to get to the outside, and this time will lose 9 yards. One step forward, one step back for this Coffeyville offense. That'll make it 2nd and 19. Under 10 to play here in the third now. Second and 19, Fulcher next to Austin in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. This is Westervelt. Westervelt will push his way forward for a gain of 8 and make it 3rd and 11. Westervelt playing that Joseph Neuenschwander, Ethan Camp role this season. Another handoff up the middle. Westervelt, he'll push his way forward. They get 4th down and about 7 of a 4-yard gain by Westervelt. He's the Thunder to what they hope is Fulcher's Lightning. 4-yard gain makes it 4th and 7, and the offense is going to go for it here on the 22-yard line. They need the 15 for a first down. 8:08 left here. 4th and 7. Biggest moment of the game of the offense. For the offense here for the NATO. Austin. Snap. Bobbles it. And then will be brought down after a 8-yard loss back from the 22. 6-yard loss back to the 20. What are they going to mark it? 28. 6-yard loss for KK Austin. KK's last 2 runs, -6 and -10. First and 10 at the 28 for the first drive of the second half for Circle. 7:48 left here in the third. Stover going to look to throw, will throw. Take a shot over the middle. We got a receiver open. Big play all the way up from the 28 and then thrown out of bounds. And now flag comes out late. I think this is going to be unnecessary roughness on that tackle. That was a 49-yard gain from the Coffeyville from their own 28 to their own 29. And they're going to add to it afterwards. 15 yards tacked on to the end of it. So 49-yard reception that time by Dominic Sawyer. And then they'll tack on just 10 to the end of it. That pass is caught by Sawyer, and Sawyer will scamper into the end zone for a 20-yard touchdown. And that'll make it 47-0. Coffeyville with 57 yards of offense, 55 yards penalties. Under 7 to play. We are at a running clock, 48-0. Way back in a minute, Sunshine 98.9.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Circle kickoff after that touchdown. It's 48-0. As we wind down the third quarter, 5:40 left here. Some confusion on the kickoff formation for Circle. We got a new kicker out there. And that is an onside kick that will be bobbled and caught by Coffeyville. Not really an onside, it's a squib. They weren't intentionally trying to recover it like you would with an onside kick, but just a short little kick. Yeah. And they'll start at their own 47. First and 10 at their own 47 with 5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Trailing 48-0. Coffeyville's offense will come back out here trying to make something happen to see if they can have anything to improve on for the rest of the year and just let this game be a distant memory. Handoff up the middle, going to pick up about a yard. Fulcher picks up a yard. That'll make it 2nd and 9. So during COVID 2020 season, Coffeyville lost to Topeka Hayden 49-0. It was a very good Topeka Hayden squad back then in COVID. That is a replacement game. They were supposed to play Independence that week, as this handoff will go to Kobe Kirk, and Kirk will lose 4 yards. I'm wondering if my roster's wrong, or he keeps saying Westerville is number 4, but that is not who's number 4 on my roster.
It's Kobe Kirk.
So
I didn't know if Kobe was back this week or not after his eye injury.
What happened to his eye?
I think it was during the Jamboree. No, he's on travel basketball or something, and took an elbow to the right side of his eye.
Westerville picks up a yard on that carry, and that'll bring up 4th down. So the 49-0 loss against Hayden happened during the COVID year. We were supposed to play Independence that year, that week. They had COVID run rampant through their school. They canceled, I think, the rest of the season. And so we picked up a game to play Hayden. And that game did not go well for the NATO. That was Coach Wade's first season. And then as that punt is in pretty deep down to the 4-yard line, another great punt by KK. And then in Coach Wade's second season, they lost 51-0 against Valley Center. 51-6 against Mulvane. And then 48-0 against Augusta. So these are some of the worst losses that this NATO team have suffered in a few seasons. And they're just some learning bumps along the road, as that did go into the end zone, so it'll be brought out to the 20. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Handoff, this is Ekway. Kind of surprising Ekway is still getting the ball at this point, as he will push his way forward for a gain of 14. With 1:19 left here in the third quarter. So 51-0 against Valley Center is Coach Wade's worst loss in his coaching career, as far as point total goes. 3 points away from tying that. Under a minute to play now in the third. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. You got a new quarterback in now? Yes, we do.
It really looked like you would do with the football there.
As he pushes his way forward for a gain of about 4. That was Cole Wilbur. Gain of 4 for Wilbur. So 2nd and 6, and I think Circle will let it go to the 4th. And we will too. Coffeyville trails 48-0. As we get set to start the 4th quarter here. Circle just got the football with a chance to run some more clock when we come back here in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351 or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about headlights.
Jason Smith takes it 62 yards for his 3rd touchdown of the night. And that will put Coffeyville down 54-0 with this extra point pending. And now we have hit the biggest deficit in Coach Wade's tenure as the head coach. That extra point is good. It's now 55-0. We'll be back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9. Coffeyville trails 55-0. As that return come up to the 22-yard line. 23. The NATO under Coach Wade have been held scoreless just 4 times, and they haven't been held scoreless since the 2021 season. They were held scoreless. The last game was Valley Center, and that game, they haven't been held scoreless since the week 1 against Augusta that year, 48-0. So it has been quite some time since the NATO did not score a touchdown at home. 55-0, under 9 to play. Austin, look to take a shot. He's got a receiver wide open. It's Voss, and Voss is tackled out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a 48-yard play by Austin to Voss. That's the first completion of the night for KK Austin.
And I think that's what you have to look forward to the rest of the season there. Once they get firing on the same cylinder, I think you're going to see a lot more plays like that from those two.
That puts the ball on the 40. And Austin will go nowhere as that will lose 4 yards. KK has now lost 20 yards on his last 3 carries. Under 8 to go here in this one. 55-0. I'm going to say he lost 5. Make it 2nd and 15 back at the circle 45. $7:15 left in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 15, 55-point deficit as Austin will stand on the 50. KK will take the snap. Look to throw, will throw. He's got Westervelt open. Touchdown! KK to Brennan Westervelt. Sound the sirens. Touchdown, NATO. And we on the board as KK Austin connects with Brennan Westervelt for a 45-yard touchdown that might be coming back. I think it's after the play. I think we're going to be all right. So Coffeyville will not be held scoreless. Is that 1? Looked like I gotta get a better look at the 1s and the 7s. It was Carson Voss. So Voss I got to see a 7 next to the 1 so I can confirm this. Yeah, it does look like that is Voss. So Voss gets the touchdown. Man, my one touchdown call tonight, and I screwed up. So Voss with a 45-yard touchdown. So Voss with 2 big receptions. A 45 and a 48.
There's your 7 right there.
An extra point coming up here for Coffeyville. They're going to go fake it, go for 2, throw it back across, and a 2-point conversion is good. A trick play on the extra point or a broken play, doesn't matter. Extra point is good. On the 2-point try, it's now 55-8. So Voss, 2 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown on that drive. 55-8, and Coffeyville will kick off when we come back. Sunshine 98.9.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit snbks.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Coffeyville will kick off from the 45-yard line.
40.
I thought maybe after the penalty. Yeah, they're going to move forward. Coffeyville will kick off from the circle 45 after the 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. One of the circle defenders held onto the leg of one of the Coffeyville offensive linemen and then brought him down. They hit him with the 15-yard penalty flag. 4 minutes left here. You got to think Coffeyville goes for the onside kick here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I tell you what, Circle wants to improve something. 7 penalties for 70 yards. Certainly not a good look for them in a game that they have widely been, outmatched the other team in. So Fulcher will kick it off here. See if he goes for a little pooch kick or if he tries to just kick it in the dirt and see if Coffeyville can recover. No, he's going to kick it away. All right, that's a touchback, and they'll bring it out to the 20, first and 10 from the 20 for Circle with 3:19 left here. You got to think that probably does it for this one.
Yeah, I think so.
So they showed that they can take the top off of football. KK has a great arm, and I knew that coming in. Both of those passes on that play to Voss were beautiful passes. And you couldn't ask for better throw.
Yeah, and they got KK the proper protection so he can make those throws. He looked great in those stances and is releasing the ball. And that connection between him and Voss is going to be something that's going to be exciting to see the rest of the season. And something we really haven't seen a whole lot of out of NATO football in a while.
Yeah, it's just very run heavy. Is Jenton Johnston takes the carry that time for a gain of 2. Second and 8, 2:14 left here. Hand off again, Johnston. Johnston that time will be brought down. Gain of 2. 2 minutes left here. Coffeyville 55-8. They got those points on the board. And that continues the shutoutless streak for Coach Wade, dating all the way back to the 17th, September 17th, 2021. which I'm sure Coach Wade cares absolutely zero about. Because a 47-point loss is still a 47-point loss. That will be a 1-yard gain by Johnson. And that'll make it 4th and 5. I think 55 points might be the most a NATO defense has given up under Coach Wade. Gotta remember how many points Augusta scored in that shootout in that playoff game a couple years ago where Aaron scored 7 touchdowns.
Oh, that was here, too. That was a great game.
Yeah, it's the best game I've probably ever called.
He had over 400 yards in that game, didn't he?
400 all-purpose yards. 6 rushing touchdowns and a kick return touchdown. Punting it away here will be Circle, so Coffeyville has a chance to get another touchdown. I'm sure they're going to take another shot. As this will be a great bounce. That's going to go all the way back to the 18-yard line. First and 10 at the 18 with 30 seconds left. Coffeyville may get one chance for a play, or they may just say, all right, that's game. We'll see you in Chanute next week. I'd like to see KK just take one more shot down the field. I don't think that's what we're going to see happen. Yes, we will not. That will do it. Coffeyville falls in this one 55-8. So Circle improves to 1-0, and Coffeyville falls to 0-1. We'll take a break. We'll be back here to get you the stats from this one, Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes